they used to have different races of aliens living in
Earth.
on Earth,
I mean, they still have them.
and they all own.
Yeah, so they all the success rate of
I was
pigeons
like, well, I
delivering
wonder
messages.
what the success rate was for
No.
the pigeons delivering messages. You know how
What is
you. Well, welcome back, guys, to the Chalk Room Podcast. This is episode 26. We're gonna talk about little things. We're gonna recap on some guests. We've had some huge guests in this, the past weeks. It's been awesome working with them, and yeah, what'd you guys think?
I thought it was dope. I don't know. I didn't think we were gonna get somebody that big.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, we told them in the episode, like, yo, like, when we were talking about it, like, we're like, oh, make sure see if you can get this guy. I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. We got like 8 viewers, bro.
I thought we were gonna blow up after
that. Whole new studio, and we're still here.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna blow up. That was it.
How does it feel sitting where Will sat?
The mic smells good.
Did you sniff the cherry before you sat there? Does it feel like 1 million subscribers?
It feels something. Feels like I'm sitting on history.
Probably sat on something else.
Your phone's in your butt, I think. No?
He's about to check too.
Nah, man, but it was pretty dope. We had Georgie. If you guys haven't watched that episode, it's 2 episodes back, right? Episode 24 is what it was. Check it out. But yeah, I mean, that was a good episode. He was here. That's one of my homies. Been watching him since he was a kid. I think I mentioned that in that episode. But nah, nos hizo el paro, bro. He was cool with it. He was like, yo, man, I'm down to be on the podcast. It was his first podcast that he ever did, so it was pretty chill, pretty cool. And then we asked him to be on our, we asked him to see if Will would be down. We actually were kind of bummed because we were hanging out that week after we recorded George, and then we found out the homie was leaving. He was moving to a different state. We were like, nah, fuck, that was our only chance, man. We're about to blow it.
Oh, we gotta get that done ASAP.
Because you guys had already been telling me about getting him on for a couple months, probably like the first time whenever we first started. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I was like, we'll see. We got to get to at least 1,000 subscribers, bro. We got to be somebody.
And we're still not there. But we had him.
Yep, we had him. That was pretty cool, though.
Had a couple versions of the episode go up. Some technical difficulties. And so right now there's 2 versions up. There's one that says revised and fixed.
Watch that one.
And I forgot to cut out the CapCut edit at the end of the episode.
Bro's our editor. He's our videographer.
So that one has 2 more seconds on the video because of that extra little clip.
What was wrong with it?
Bro didn't even
did you not watch the episode?
No, he did not watch the episode.
Bro is fake as hell,
Golly,
bro. I just go up there and like it, and I'm like, all right, on to the next.
He fucks up the algorithm.
I just don't like watching myself.
Bro, you don't even talk. You're barely on it.
Well, you're gonna have to get used to it. You gotta start talking, bro. You gotta start watching it. I sit there while I'm taking the
audio wasn't lining up for some reason.
Yeah,
it lagged.
Two parts, or maybe that one part.
No, all the audio for all the additional clips that were added were delayed. So the one where where his joke.
That's how you know. Yeah, that's how you know he didn't watch it though. He put you on there, bro. We put your stand up on.
Damn. Bro.
and then the bleeps that I had on there would play like a second later. But I ended up getting that fixed, so the second one is.
And dude, I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Whenever I mentioned that, I knew we were gonna put the clip on there. I'm thinking like a good 3 to 4 seconds. You know, like people get the gist.
Nah, it was a whole segment.
It's like a whole segment.
Way. Fuck. Bro.
You know which one it was?
I'm watching
the archives.
You know which one it was?
What?
The one about white girls think I'm exotic.
Oh shit, that wasn't even my best one, bro.
Well, we say you weren't good.
Nah, you did all right though. I mean, no, and then I think there was the other one where it was it that one, the fat people or being fat or something like that. It's like there's only two. There's 2 ways. There's 2 ways you can go about it. You either I forgot how. Wait.
I think that part's in there too.
Was it?
I was like, damn, bro, it's still going. I thought they were going for like 5 seconds.
Because it was all within like 15 seconds, or maybe less than that.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we revised it, because we don't like having that kind of work on the public.
Want to give you guys
platform.
quality work.
Or try, yeah, we try.
On a beginner's.
News for today, by the way, our camera guy called in again.
Oh yeah, we're
Our
looking for a camera guy if
fact
anybody wants
checker.
to. That's his third strike.
He likes doing charity work though.
He's working for free, but he already got fired from that shit. He was really an intern. That's what it was. He was an intern, and he fucked that. You know, whenever interns, you tell them to go get you coffee, and then you tell them what you want, and then they show up with the wrong fucking coffee. And you're like, bro, what the fuck? Why does bad guy wear you?
But we had some good things come out of those 2 episodes. Higher views on our shorts, our TikToks that we've been posting and everything. We have some more traffic. Recently, for the most recent short that went up on TikTok. Yeah, call him Papanji.
Hashtag, put hashtag Papanji on the comment.
So for us,
that
it's a milestone. It's our first video on TikTok that has hit over 6K views. The last one was 1,500. So that's a pretty big jump. And our whole audience is almost 100% males.
Yep. We're going to get some males on here. I mean, some females on here, though.
That's just gonna attract more males.
Hey, fuck it. The goal is 99.
You know who we need to get? We need to get that dude that cuts wood on TikTok. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You
What do you be watching? Somebody,
watching
he'd be watching guys beating their wood.
He just cuts wood. And then
Is
it's
he
all
like a
girls
lumber-
in
is
the
he-
comments.
is he a
just
lumberjack?
say- yeah.
Like full lumberjack?
He just
like with
cuts
no
wood.
shirt?
He takes his shirt off halfway
Yeah,
through.
See, I would watch it.
So once we see progress with you working your gym, you can be that guy in the episode.
Homie
Shirt-
got a new gym. Okay.
Tell him about your
2 months ago.
$1 million investment.
What was it, $1 million? Like 2.
2,000?
Whole
Yeah, that's a
basement,
nice gym.
no garage renovated.
Yep.
Looks like a crunch gym in there.
Y'all see him starting to get thick? Look at him. He's doing squats. Yes, sir. But nah, man, it was pretty cool having those guys. Will was, I was nervous when he came in. Like, I had already met him, but I was a little nervous. Like, man, how's this episode going to go? You know?
Like you said, we wasn't prepped
Not
for
fully
it
prepped.
all the
We
way. Because like
prepped
I
a
said,
little
it was all like last minute.
Mhm.
Since he had to fit us in within his last week here in the city.
What day was that on a third?
When we
Wednesday.
recorded, it was on a Wednesday. Yeah.
On a Wednesday. Random ass Wednesday.
And, you know, we recorded the Sunday prior.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when George said, hey, you guys should get Will and this and that. So I'm going to let him know.
So
And
this is your last chance. You
Yeah.
either do it or it's over. It's never happening again.
Shit, we probably would have flew down to Miami to interview him.
Nah. I ain't got that kind of budget in me right now. We'd have to sell all this equipment, get new equipment over there. Or we just can get the wireless mics. Yeah.
Wireless
Hey,
mics,
one
yeah.
day, man, if we keep going at this and, you know, it goes to where we believe it's going to make it to, hopefully one day, you know, with the help of our subscribers, the chalkers, there we go.
damn, it
But
took
yeah.
a year to bring that out.
Izzy kept telling me, bro, we got to call them the chalkers. We got to call them the
It's the
chalkers.
Chalkers. We're going to try to start a new
Chalker podcast.
hashtag on our videos. Just put hashtag Chalkers.
Chalkers, you know.
Get that going up a little bit. So see what.
Yeah. No, I mean, y'all been watching. Obviously, since Will was on our podcast, I've been watching his Instagrams, keeping up with him, trying to show him some love, some support, because homie's making big moves. But of course, he moved to Miami. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Y'all see that view he got in the apartment?
That's nice,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
He
that
said
thing's
he
nice.
posted on his story. He's trying to get back shots on my balcony. I was about to be like, nah, chill out. Like, what
The whole
you mean?
background looks like the
It's dope.
that one scene from Vice City.
Yeah.
So would we stay in Louisville?
Would we? I think we have to, man. I got no choice.
Yeah.
I got my family here. What the fuck?
I guess so.
I mean, if you
Okay,
get big
moving
enough
on,
and
yeah,
you can move and you can
You
move
think?
and relocate them.
Are we all moving though? No.
We
Bro's
gotta,
gonna
we, gotta,
go-
we gotta agree on a place.
Bro's gonna
though.
go
For the
somewhere.
business of it.
We gotta agree on a place.
Yeah, for the
Exactly,
business of it,
that's
we
what
would
I'm
have
saying.
to.
If we were to move, if we were to make it, and let's just say we get a sponsorship of like $1 million or whatever the fuck, right?
And they're like,
Where
we're
are
going
we
to provide you
going?
guys with the
Well, okay.
studio, this and
Okay.
that.
On 3, before we even talk about it, on 3,
Fuck.
you got to name where you're
I
gonna
know what
go.
he's going to say.
Name where you're gonna go. All right.
God.
All right. Hold on. Let me think about it.
Damn.
About it. I know what he's gonna say.
I know
Some
too.
dumbass shit. No.
So I'm
No,
not
no,
going to say
no.
what he's going to say.
I think I'm gonna. Okay. Fuck. I'm still thinking. All right. On 3. Ready?
I'm going to just be basic. And
1, 2, 3.
LA.
Orlando.
I knew it.
I said, what'd you say? I said Orlando.
Orlando. What the fuck?
Bro,
What?
I'm having kids,
Might
bro.
as well go to Indianapolis.
Look, first of all, Orlando's in the middle of fucking Florida. It's a fucking 1 hour drive to Miami. It's a 1 hour drive to Clearwater. It's a 1 hour drive.
Is it an hour drive from Miami?
I don't fucking
No,
know, but
bro.
it's pretty close.
Bro, no.
However,
You're still
there's
about
a lot
6
of
hours
fun
away.
shit to do, and I like the beach. I like being outside. I like getting naked. You know what I'm saying? Not naked, but like shirtless in a beach. You know, tanning and shit. Fuck the snow, all that. Why did you say New York?
Because of the snow. I just love New York. It's a fast-paced city. I like it. There's
Bro.
shit to do everywhere. You have everything in one little neighborhood.
All right.
So you want to live
You
with
don't
rats?
even need a car.
Until you get stabbed, and then you gotta
You
Well,
get-
still make
live
it to
You
work.
gotta live in like the gentrified areas. That's how you know it's safe.
And you get a day walker that shits on your porch.
That's fine.
Yeah, motherfucker piss on you,
It's entertaining.
staring at you in the subway.
Credit cards get hacked.
Oh, that did happen.
See, here's the thing. This is the other thing you got to take in consideration, right? Well, let's go ahead and get yours. What's yours? What'd you say?
I just said LA. That's why I said basic.
Okay,
I-
LA.
LA's my second choice.
I guess it would be my third choice.
Well, I was just saying
What
because
was your second?
you
Orlando. Second would be like fucking Louisville, No, Chicago or something like that, and then LA. I went to LA, bro. I didn't really fuck with it. It was all right. I don't know, man. You know what? Never mind. It would be my second choice. I think I would flip flop Chicago and LA.
All right, let's settle for LA then.
LA is.
That's where we would go. That's where fucking everybody's at, I guess.
Hey, there's plenty of
Other
creators
than
out there.
Miami, we can't go to Miami.
Just
We
straight
can't go to
collabing.
Miami. I'm the only one who got kids, so Miami, I don't really give a fuck.
Just give him up for adoption. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, if we made it, if we got a sponsorship, I guess what LA is where we would go.
I guess LA.
What if they tell us to go like to Arkansas or something?
I guess. I mean, it's pretty close. It's not bad.
Texas
bad.
be alright.
Texas. That don't-
There's two states I'd rather never go to.
where
That's
is Texas.
Florida and Texas.
Why?
Just-
Yeah, you're right.
Florida people suck. Texas people suck too.
And they're both flood zones.
Yeah. Texas is so flat and boring, and it's hot as hell. And Florida rains every fucking day,
You right.
Yeah.
every
Does
30
it?
minutes. Yeah. You
I
get
mean, I've only
30
been
minutes
there.
of
Just for the
sunshine,
sun to come out like
yeah.
20 minutes later.
And it just dries back up. It's not that bad.
And then
And
it
they
rains
got
again.
fucking alligators
They
not
do
by
be,
the beach.
all over Florida.
Do they by the beach? That's what I'm thinking. I'm living by a beach, bro.
Didn't you get stung by a jellyfish when you?
I did, but I whooped that motherfucker. It still hurt,
stung his pecker.
but now I mean, shit. Will's in Miami, George's in Louisville.
He'll soon probably make it his way
I'm
out
pretty
there.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he makes it, he's gonna go up to. He's probably gonna follow the same track. And he's probably gonna head to Miami or something like that too. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes with those two guys. Hopefully they make it. It was a good time having.
Yeah, it definitely was, and it was actually pretty cool getting to see Will do his voices.
Yeah, and
Oh,
live.
in person.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in person, because like I said, when you're watching video, like you just think, maybe he's using something to, because we got a couple coworkers when they do videos to advertise themselves.
Y'all want to watch it? Blake,
They-
Blake, the homie, was on here. He did some voices. He's pretty good with like impersonations, is what it was.
Yeah,
It's different.
no, but I'm talking about our coworkers that do their social media videos, and they've used AI to remove their accent
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
because they have a
bro.
strong
I
accent.
ain't never seen that shit in my life.
We watched the video and their
caught me
English is
off
like
guard,
perfectly
bro.
well spoken without the accent. We're
I
like,
was-
bro,
I
is
was
this you?
I was like, that don't sound like you, bro.
So like
I
I
was
said,
like-
that's something that you would think that Will would do. But like I said, actually seeing it up front, like I said, when I heard him do the girl voice, I was like,
Yeah, that shit was funny. I was like, bro said 3 instead of tree.
not what
said it
killed me
right.
was Will doing the outro and then doing the head rock.
Yeah. My girl saw that too. She was fucking dying laughing. I'm
Like, bro really gets in character. It's not just the voice; he does that.
Nah, man, but yeah, shit. Hopefully we find something of our own, bro. I used to like doing accents, like like the British accent, Australian accent.
Let's see yours.
Hello, Mike.
Damn, that shit sounds the same.
Can I get a pot of water? That's the one that everybody says all the time. But nah, man, what else we got up here? Y'all see what's going on with the pyramids? It's old
saw-
news, but
I
still
saw
kind of
something
happening.
where like they scanned,
mysterious as fuck.
they like scanned it and they found like
What was like?
structures
It was like
underneath.
like a lidar. It wasn't lidar. It was something radar, some shit.
One of the
Looks
DARs.
Something more advanced than we're used to.
I don't know. I mean, pretty sure a lot of people have seen about it, and because it was like breaking news at one point. Like we were like, "Yo, what,
Yeah,
how
well,
much do we really know?" Type shit.
There is a lot of mystery there. I mean, we kind of touched a little bit on it a few episodes back with Jeff,
Yeah.
like the mysteries behind the pyramids, and then a couple weeks later we see that the news
That shit
articles
comes
kind of
out.
going out there. They did a whole scan underneath the pyramids at what is it, like 600
Yeah, it's
like meters
huge.
below.
It's deeper than it
more.
is taller.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
And it's like, what is it, like 3 or 4 pillars that are underneath that pyramid.
And they spiral, so they think it's like coils.
Yeah.
Like big energy coils and stuff.
That's insane. Bro.
Well, they used to have gold on top of, like on the top of
what,
the
the
pyramids.
pyramids? Yeah.
So the very tip was, now they're gone. So like all the
What
gold,
happened to the gold?
well, when they got conquested, they stole all that gold. They took all the gold from the pyramids. But gold is a conductor. So anytime there would be like rain, thunder, or anything like that, it would strike there. And
Whoa.
yeah, you have those. If it is coils and stuff like that, that'll be used like a.
Y'all don't know Eric's our
storage.
nerd here in this little chat. He knows a little bit more about all that stuff, but
So what else you know about that?
I don't know. There's conspiracies that aliens built that to store energies and stuff
that's
like
what
that.
I've always
and-
thought though. Before even they found out about the coils and all that stuff underneath the pyramid, I always thought like, because you know it's always been a mystery as to how something though, you know, how enormous those things are, like how they were built. Were they built by, you know, the slaves, the Egyptian slaves and stuff? But it's like, how did they move all this stuff? And it took like hundreds of years to build those things.
So
But
now
it's
knowing the true structure of the building, what resides below it, is the pyramid sunk in, or did people dig in there?
Oh, that's
the way I
interesting.
think it's like old civilizations. Like
Yeah.
I think the Earth probably, you know, how obviously like the sinking and all that, you
Erosion.
know, all that stuff. I feel like that stuff was like floor level, right? And then it started to get
Like a skyscraper?
yeah,
Yeah.
it started to get like you know, put over and all that stuff, like all the dirt and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think it used to be floor level.
There's
It used
this
to be a tall structure.
there's this conspiracy guy who has like a bunch of documents and stuff like that. One of his conspiracies was that they used to have different races of aliens living in
Earth.
on Earth,
I mean, they still have them.
and they all owned humans. And that's where like races came from, because in this area they would have like the Indian looking humans. In this area they'd have the tan ones, the black ones, that all over. That's why all pyramids like around the world are different. Because it's the same concept,
Different
but
races
different
of aliens
architecture.
that weren't, you know.
Yeah, different architecture designs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So like, if they do like the same radar or sonar thing in the pyramids of Mexico, are they gonna find the same pillars and stuff like that?
That's a fucking. They need to do that shit. They need to do that on every single, like all the
I
pyramids.
like that.
All the pyramids on Earth.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And so the pyramids of Mexico, you know how they go,
Yeah.
they're up like that. Maybe there was
Staggered.
maybe there was a gold triangle at the top of the thing, and we just didn't know. Because when the Spaniards came in, they took every piece of gold that
Yeah.
they owned down there.
So we were talking about it at work, like what we think. You know how you were talking about like the aliens and all that stuff with the pyramids. We were talking about it at work. What if they knew something was gonna come, like a freaking huge ass asteroid that was gonna fuck shit up? What if they knew that something like that was on its way, and they were like, well, we need to pack up and bounce. So they dipped, but they're gonna be coming back here pretty soon. What would, you know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about that, like, because those things, like those structures, you know, there was ancient civilizations, in this case aliens, that were able to pack up and, you know, and go. But obviously they were going to come back one day thinking that everything might still be the same, but things have changed. Like now it's us. Now we're here. Can you imagine? You think they would come back and be all right with us, or they take us out?
I don't know. Hey, we got nukes. So. They better be all right.
Yeah. Now that you bring it up, something just kind of spiraled in my mind. So, you know how you were saying that maybe, like I said, I guess they owned humans and stuff?
Yeah.
What if, I guess, the stories we hear of the Adam and Eve, what if those were like two of their slaves that they brought from somewhere else and left them here, and that's what we or people believe to know.
That could be true too.
Those are the only ones. They got it on, bro.
I also have another conspiracy. I think the Egyptians were frauds. Like they didn't build that shit. They found it, and then
they took it.
Yeah, because you know how like you win wars and shit, you can just throw away all their books, burn their literature, so they have no history. Yeah. So now they move in there and they claim they did everything. They write down, well, we did all this. So they just graffitied the whole fucking pyramid.
I don't know. It makes a good point. It is, like I said, ancient civilizations.
Yeah.
Like the Spartans and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, hopefully they look more into it.
It's to build those things, they had technology that was like far more advanced than we are.
Where we're at now.
Like if you look at,
we talked about, I think Jeff too at work.
If you look at the Colosseum, there's parts where they repair the Colosseum, but you could tell the old one versus the new one, and the new concrete and stuff like that. Which every time you make a new product or something, it's supposed to be better than the previous one. Yeah. Well, that one's like dry or rotting away and stuff like that, while the old one is still in pristine shape. And they're so
it's like I mean they even say that like on like roads like in Rome, like the roads over there, it's like they built those roads like hundreds of years ago, but they're still intact. They're not like there's not potholes and shit like we have. You know, we build roads, and I mean like 2 years later, you hit a pothole, your car's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? No, I get it though, but I don't know, man. They were onto something. I don't know if it was. You know, they were just smarter than us, or maybe they were more efficient because they had more time. They didn't have distractions like TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. They had more time to build something of quality. You know what I'm saying?
True. Either that, or they had Mexicans over.
Nah, that was true. They wouldn't have potholes in Mexico, though.
Yeah.
Mexico has potholes, too.
They got lazy Mexicans, too.
Yep, lazy Mexicans. Talking about that, though, have y'all heard about the TikTok ban coming up?
Yeah.
They're talking about it again. I didn't know that.
Damn, what's our boys going to do, Will? And
I feel like they've already, George still kind of, on that, like using it as a, what do you say, the door, the gateway to get into the next stuff. But I think Will already kind of took full advantage of it, and he's already making
YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, once you get to like a million subscribers on YouTube, you can kind of just feed off into that. You know what I'm saying? It does suck because it takes an income, like an income stream away, but you can make it back up. It's not,
Yeah, because that's where he has over 6 mil on there
on TikTok,
and George is about to hit
a million.
A million on there.
Yeah, I saw that I think he hit 10K on Facebook. And then I think before we actually even had him on the podcast, he had like 5. Because I looked him up on there. I'm like, damn, bro, what's he out here doing, bro?
Because we got to start giving them girlfriend advices or something.
Now all the trendy foods are gonna go away, man.
What do you mean?
Like all them Dubai chocolate
For
stuff.
Real? Yeah, they're gonna go away. Oh, because TikTok and stuff like that.
That shit pisses me off, man.
Why? Because you can't have any.
No, because. Because everybody sees a trend, and now that's the thing, the thing to do, like the whole Dubai chocolate strawberry things. Like strawberries have been around, chocolate covered strawberries have been fucking around. Now you add pistachio thing, and it's
sprinkle a little bit of gold on it.
Yeah,
and it's fucking worth like thousands of dollars. Yeah, and shit.
The girls going crazy over it. Oh my god, I gotta have it.
But that's how it is. That's how social media is, man. We be trying to trend too.
You see Erewhon selling $19 strawberries. You know what Erewhon is?
No.
It's a grocery store in LA.
Okay.
That just has ridiculous prices. One strawberry is like $19 or $20.
What's it got, gold inside or something?
And because of shit like that, now everybody says, well, my strawberry is worth $12 or something like that.
I feel you. Stupid, everybody's overcharging. But I mean, shit, if you're willing to overpay for it, it's just like the tariffs that we got.
Has the water the dude been using that dips his face in the bowl, has that water increased in price?
People are. I looked it up. There's people selling the packet for like $100, $120.
What water?
The glass bottle,
the blue,
the one that the dude uses to.
Oh shit! For the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has it gone up?
there's some people like buying packs and selling them for $120. But I mean, you could still go to Walmart and fucking buy them for $15. Yeah.
I was talking with Twan, and he was saying that he was watching his videos, and he had seen how many followers the dude had. I think he was like at 4 or 5 mil like a week ago, and I think just like I think yesterday when he mentioned it, he said dude was up at I think 10 million followers.
On what?
I think Instagram.
You see, he got evicted from his place.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think he didn't pay the rent.
That, and I think he was giving somebody access to like the apartment complex or something, which you're not supposed to do.
Yeah. That's goofy. That's crazy. Yeah, man. So what does he do? Like he works out, right? Like he's an inspirational speaker.
He was a football player. And I guess he never went to the NFL, and he just became a motivational speaker.
And then bro just blew up doing that.
Doing his morning routine.
Shit, I guess.
It's a bunch of bullshit. Nobody wakes up at 3 a.m.
I don't know. Maybe we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
But there's some people. No, bro. I think one of our guests, Jeff, he tells me he wakes up at 4 or 5 in the morning. He goes to the gym.
Damn.
He hits the gym.
Don't you wake up at 5?
No, I wake up at 6.
To do what? Sleep more?
No, I go downstairs, work out.
Okay.
How long you been working out?
You put your face in the glass bowl?
No, I don't do that. I do rub my face with banana peels. But.
No, mommy.
What's that done for you?
And then your lady licks them off your face.
Face is cleaner.
7-8 while away. How long you been doing it?
Doing what?
Is it working?
No,
does it feel good?
Just fucking around. Right?
Oh.
I don't like.
We're about to start asking you about your secret skincare remedy, bro. Bro said I'm just fucking around.
I didn't see a difference.
Bro put some fruit salad on his face. I'm dead. I did see about that though. Like it, some people do actually do like they make like their own little. It's almost supposed to be like a smoothie, but then they just start spreading it on their face and shit. Talking about, they don't got no pimples and it cleans their face and all that. No blackheads or whatever.
What a waste of fruits.
Do they eat it after? Nah, man, I don't wake up that early. I can't.
You guys ever break out that bad? To need to do any
during
skincare?
puberty? Yeah, bro.
Did you?
During puberty, yeah.
I had.
They used to call me Rudolph.
Why?
I have one right on my nose.
Your big fat one.
Ass red one.
Se
on
quedó.
my nose, bro. Oh man.
Nah, I never broke out. Now that I think of it, like I didn't.
Bro's still going through puberty.
Yeah, I still am. Voice hasn't gotten deep. My balls haven't dropped.
No, man, but yeah, I had pimples, and my mom would always get on me because I used to like. It was fun to pop them shit.
Oh, y'all see the Nintendo Switch?
What
that was announced? Nintendo Switch 2?
Nah.
So the previous one was like $199 when it came out.
The first one,
right? It's like a little portable thing, and then you can plug it up to your TV and stuff like that. Well, the new one just dropped.
Okay.
That shit's $500.
Damn, they took advantage of the trend too.
And then all the games and stuff are gonna be $80.
Damn, they charge it more than the PlayStation?
Yeah. Now that shit is, and it's made in Japan.
Oh yeah, that's the tariffs for sure.
Yeah,
it's the tariffs. We're gonna have a more expensive ice.
More expensive ice?
Yeah.
Damn those Japs.
Because the penguins are also getting tariffs. That's the only thing that they exported up to us.
It's stupid, man.
Yeah, but
oh yeah, he tariffed an island that is uninhabited by
really, he wasn't that. It was a bunch of countries. I guess he had a list. Somebody gave him a list of the countries and said, just fucking tariff them all. And then one of them, no humans are on that
bunch of penguins.
Little country. It's just nothing but penguins. So, guess what he said. The homie said, these penguins have to get a 9 to 5, bro. We're gonna make them into like what is it? Like shipping penguins or something. We're gonna strap some shit to their backs. You know what I'm saying? Make them swim in the water and shit. We were talking about it the other day because back then, in World War I or World War II, they used to use pigeons as messengers. We talked about that. We were like, bro. And actually, surprisingly, I looked this shit up because I was curious.
Do you know the success rate of pigeons?
I was like, well, I wonder
messages?
what the success rate was for the pigeons delivering messages. You know how they strap them to their legs or whatever and they fly or something. It was fucking 95%, bro.
Oh, that shit's accurate.
95% success rate from a pigeon messenger, bro. Holy shit!
How the fuck do you get
That's what I'm saying.
pigeon to go somewhere?
That's what I'm saying, bro. But they're smart enough to figure it out.
You just drop the address.
I think they had like HQs or some shit, but nah, I think they would go back and forth, bro. But that surprised me because I'm thinking like, okay, it had to be like 40% or some
Like
shit.
something low,
These motherfuckers getting caught in the air by eagles or some shit. I don't know. Something's catching them or they're getting hit by something. But now
they just fly away somewhere else.
Nah, it's actually 95%. 95%.
That's wild.
If anybody knows, let us know how you train pigeons to do that.
Yep. Apparently, there was one pigeon that actually like honored it. I forgot its name because I was reading. I kept reading. I forgot about it. But apparently they honored him because he delivered a message that saved like a whole squad. Because he got there in time to save a squad from being ambushed or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. These things were like. We need to use penguins like that.
How the fuck you catch the bird anyway?
What do you mean, like catch a penguin?
Catch
Pigeon?
the pigeon.
You ain't never been in New York? You just
those,
fucking throw bread at 'em.
those are New York and penguins.
Hey, those motherfuckers don't be scared.
Yeah.
They don't be exactly. You just
those pigeons be
You know what I'm
sagging.
Them motherfuckers rob you.
They be posted up outside of the bodega. They be jumping rats and shit. They be them pigeons.
They be beefing over here, bro. The pigeons and the rats.
Yo, I saw pigeons with a red bandana on.
I think I see one wearing Tim's.
I saw one with a shiesty on.
Nah, but yeah, I think that's how you catch them, bro. You just throw breadcrumbs at them and wait to fucking grab them by the neck and just be like, motherfucker, you're gonna go here.
3616 wheeler.
Once we're done with this, I'm gonna look up a video. How do you train pigeons? I'm curious.
next podcast episode, we're gonna have a pigeon just sitting here, bro. So how'd y'all do it?
Talk about birds. Didn't we think
Dude,
about
we
getting a
talked about
parrot
that.
one
We
time?
did. We talked about a fucking podcast
parrot?
pet, bro. Yeah, we talked about a podcast pet, and it was gonna be a parrot. That shit would be fucking hilarious.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
If it just repeated some shit.
How much are parrots?
Like cat. We talk about some shit. He'd be like cat. Fucking stupid. Bro. Or a hamster like George. He was telling us. What do you have? A hamster? What was it?
Who's gonna care for
A
it?
hamster,
The
yeah.
motherfucker, he died.
Look at that.
Rest in peace, little George hamster.
He just hibernated.
That's what he talked about. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But you were talking about earlier before we started recording. You said something about you saw a show about was it in Thailand?
Oh,
Bring it up, boy. Let's see what you guys think about this. This is the next episode, next subject we got here.
yeah.
Okay.
I forgot what the YouTuber's name is, but I believe he travels all over the world to different cities and I guess experiences different cultures and different societies. And this one, he was in what is it, Bangkok?
Bangkok.
It's capital of Thailand.
Yep, the capital of Thailand, where I guess they have a huge population in ladyboys.
Yep.
And he actually interviewed a couple out there. One is a Caucasian male and the ladyboy that are in a relationship. He asked this person, the male dude, are you gay for dating a ladyboy? And you guys want to know what he answered?
What'd he say?
He said, no, I'm not gay. And he's like, even though she got... He's like, yeah. And I think he even asked him, he's like, what, do you get pegged? He's like, no. I'm the one on top. She's the one at the bottom.
Seems straight to me.
Sounds about right.
And funny thing, I guess she, Mr. Ladyboy, didn't classify themselves.
Mr. Ladyboy.
Didn't classify themselves as gay.
Hell nah.
Or they didn't think themselves as transgender. They said that they don't want to get, I guess, affiliated or be associated with what a transgender is. Because, I don't know.
It's a lot, bro. I think I showed you that short where we were at work the other day, and it caught me by surprise, too, because the dude was like, so are you gay? He was like, no. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
like
100%. And then he was like, "No, I'm not."
And what's crazy is the lady boy also said that there's a huge population of dudes that actually move out there to get into relationships with lady boys.
Shit, they be escaping, bro. They be escaping so they can start a whole new alternative life. I don't know. That's what I think.
Hey,
you ever seen The Hangover?
Yeah.
Yo, that movie was crazy, bro. It caught me off guard. It put me on a whole new perspective of the lady boys. I'm like, what the shit?
Hey, there's some that got you ladies beat.
Dang.
So you're moving out there?
No.
So you're moving out there, bro?
I'm not moving out there.
They got a beat.
But if you watch this episode, the guy shows a lot of them there that you wouldn't even think they're lady boys.
Yo, yeah. They do good. They're probably really good with the makeup and shit. I don't know. Like, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, well, that specific person was saying that she started taking all the hormone things, like at the age of like 11 or something.
Jesus, that's that USAID money.
And she was saying that she can just go over. And they even asked her that how difficult is it to get like the hormones at a young age. She's like, "Oh, you just go over the counter. You just ask for them."
Bruh, that's crazy. At 11 is wild, bro.
And in the States, you can't do that.
Nah, can't do that. But I mean, shit, I don't know, man. Like you said, they don't want to be associated with transgenders, bro. Like that's trans to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's your thoughts?
I don't know.
Give your opinion.
Everybody lives their lives. I live mine.
It's an open conversation. Nobody's gonna judge. It's a podcast.
Nah, I don't care.
Are you saying they don't matter?
Not to me.
No. Lady boys.
They matter to the people moving over there for sure.
That's definitely like a swipe away. A swipe and forget it.
It pops up on TikTok.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
Next. I just don't have an opinion about it, I guess. Everybody lives a life they want to live. I
feel you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's like, okay. If I ever went, I'd be like, yo, I know you're a dude. So, homie, dab him up.
Is it bigger than mine?
Yo, he's wilding, bro. I ain't telling him mine because I already know.
Speaking of big, this dude pulled up with a little ass camera.
Yo, that's my vlog camera. So
we got a vlog channel coming up, boys and girls.
Where's the camera?
It's over there, bro.
Oh,
it's not part of the episode. It's my vlog camera. So
bro, I had a big ass basin. The camera was like that.
Bro's mad because he bought a $400 vlog camera and hasn't used it since his first trip.
Bro bought it for vacation and
never used it again.
Put a vlog up on YouTube and never uploaded something else.
I lost it for a little bit. I haven't been on trips no more, man. The budget, I ran out of budget. So.
Bro bought it. How much was it? Like $400?
No, it's $350.
After
taxes, almost
$350, $999. Bro spent $400 and never used that shit again.
I'm still gonna use it.
All right, then. We're excited.
I'm gonna try to use it more this summer.
What's your?
You don't do anything interesting to blog.
Nah, I do bike.
You can vlog.
I'll bike.
That's cat.
No, I do for real.
I mean, I've been biking with him, but that since we saw that one time the dude.
I have a bunch of videos on the camera.
Oh, for real, biking.
Biking.
Why don't you just upload those?
I need to edit them and stuff. I probably will.
That's the worst part. Whenever you vlog and do shit.
It's because you get like an hour of footage and you're like, fuck, I can only use like 15 seconds of this shit.
Wow.
Like, there's only because most of it is me riding back up to the top of the hill. That's the worst fucking part.
Just put a background song.
Coming down is so fun, bro. That lasts 15 seconds and then you gotta.
It's just be the same video over and over.
Yeah, bro. Just upload those. Make a YouTube channel. Just put Erik's Biking Adventures.
Yeah. You
can see a whole bunch of
Erik's Biking film.
Non-interesting people. Subscribe.
I need to do more cool shit, I guess.
You want to go ride bulls?
Would you ride a bull? I don't know, bro. I think I'm at that age now where, you know, I'm like borderline 30, not 30 yet. But like when you fall and you hurt yourself, that shit hurts, bro. Like, you know, like back then you could just be like, stretch real quick. Yeah, I said, you good? Let's keep moving. Nah, now you're like, bro, I think I'm gonna have to sit down for at least 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Catch up. Bull riding's crazy.
Bull riding is
athletes,
just as dumb as like cave exploring. You know, where they go through the small little
fuck
holes
that
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Bro, they're stupid, bro.
What about skydiving?
nah, that's voluntary. It's voluntary suicide, bro. What's the success rate for the parachutes?
That's pretty high, I think.
It got to be.
Is it higher than pigeons delivering messages?
Huh?
Is it higher than pigeons delivering messages?
Probably. It's higher than bungee jumping. There's more bungee jumping accidents than there is parachuting accident.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one.
Bungee jump? Well, if you bungee jump, you have nothing in your power. Like it's kind of once you jump, you rely entirely on the guy who just strapped you up, bro.
There's a 99.9% of your parachute deploying.
That's cap, bro.
That's
okay. Maybe like what? Out of 1 million people, like 100 of them.
Next
died?
episode, we're shooting out of a plane and jumping out.
Nah, we not. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. Not me. We can go skiing or something. You know what I'm saying?
oh man, you remember when we went skiing? And did you?
He didn't go with us. No,
he didn't go with us.
What, the most recent one? Yeah, I did.
Where he ran into the fence.
I almost died. I don't think he was there with us.
That was probably us first
that
time
was
going.
Me,
Bro, that shit was
Marina,
so funny, bro.
and Litos, I think.
We went to this place that had a super steep.
So there was 3 levels.
Yeah.
The first level was chill as fuck. It's like one of those where you just go down and it ends. But right before we decided to leave, we decided to do the second level.
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker was long as shit. It was way up there, and it's just nothing but down, bro. Go ahead, tell it.
So we all go down first, and then there's a line that takes you right back up to that little elevator that takes you right back up to the top. And around that line, there's like a fence. It's like a nylon fence.
So you can like
like
you're supposed to like go down and like just swing back around.
Yeah, and then get to the. Bro, I just see this man flying. I'm like, there's no stop.
The end is right there, bro, and I'm just shoom.
He just and he rams straight into the fence, bro. I see one leg up in the air, the other one, and he's just tangled in the nylon fence. Bro, the dude operating the lift back up, he just like shuts it down and runs straight over. Like, oh, you okay?
That shit was hilarious.
Oh man,
bro, because I'm not gonna lie, I
bro.
close my eyes and I'm going down this fucking ski thing, and I'm like, bro, I can't fucking stop. And normally, what I would, because I've already been doing this in the whole entire time, is if I can't stop, I just throw myself on the ground because you're gonna fucking stop regardless, whether you tumble or whatever. I was like, I can't fucking stop, and I'm going too fast. I know if I fucking throw myself, I'm gonna break a leg or fucking stab myself with some shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I close my fucking eyes. I keep going. And dude, I fucking hit this shit. And I remember just fucking doing this. And I look and I'm like, I open my eyes and my leg is over me. My other leg's like, my fucking, like,
I landed like a cartoon.
That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. No, that was funny. They took me out and tangled me, and I was like, "Yep, we're done, bro. We're done. We're leaving." Well, yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up because I know we got things to do, important places to be, people to see. Yes, sir.
Before we skip this, didn't you have a joke?
I forgot it.
Bro, scared to say the joke.
Something about
Nah, I ain't gonna be the one that gets canceled.
You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
I don't know what it is.
I don't care, bro. He said something about like, and I'm not gonna say it either.
I lost it.
Oh,
bro, it's weak and scared, bro. Sorry to disappoint you guys.
It's all good, but yeah, we're gonna have a guest. We actually have a couple of guests lined up. We still gotta hit them back up, make sure you confirm. But we have a guest next week, so stay tuned for that. She is excited to be on here, so hopefully you guys can tune in on that, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out with us. Follow us on the Chalk Room Podcast. What is it? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Let us know how we we doing, and then if you guys got anything that you guys want us to talk about on the show, or anybody who you find interesting, let us know. We might have them on here. Say we're doing famous people, we're doing regular people. But yeah, yep. Thank you guys. It's a wrap. Appreciate it. Peace out.